Like, the only other point to make would be, like, they have, like, new foils that don't curl, and it's like, well, just do that.
Probably different printing.
But it's like, they're not doing it for all their foiling. They're only doing it for some of them.
Welcome back to On the Branch. Still complaining about card games. At least for a minute.
Only for a minute.
Yeah, it's probably just different manufacturers. Different printing presses.
It's
different sets of cards?
It's a different process. Like, I don't know if it's back to the old process, like, where they wouldn't curl, but, like, it's a new thing called, like, cold foiling or something that I've heard of. Like, I don't know much about it. But, like, yeah, these don't actually curl up the moment they hit humidity of any kind.
Hooray! Yeah, so get back to that. Hey, you know what else sucks?
I was pretty much done with the topic.
You know what else sucks in the year 2021?
Vacuums.
Windows 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I finally did the whole hardware upgrade on Jamie's computer, which took hours and hours. One, just getting all the dust out of the old equipment as I was pulling it apart. So it took me an hour and a half, 2 hours to disassemble it, just because as I was pulling everything out, I was just deep cleaning everything, because I'm like, well, one, you don't know if anything's broken on the new, and I might want to put all the old shit back together. Barely you made the minute on that curse word. I need to start cursing less again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And, second, it's going to be hanging around the house for a few days. I don't want it to be covered in dust. Plus, I had to dust out the case, the video card's getting reused. You know, a few things, the power supply is getting reused. So, that took a while. Putting everything back together. We're going from an ATX motherboard to micro ATX motherboard, because that was just the good one to buy. The good price per performance. For what? Well, not really performance at this point with motherboards. Price per feature. And, yeah, that was all nice and good. I mean, it took forever, but it got together. Jamie's computer case sure is a hassle to build in, but that's because she has an all-pink computer case, and that was the most important thing, was finding a pink... Yeah, the pink tax, yes! The pink tax is real when you're talking stuff like computer cases.
I mean, yeah.
Part of the tax is just you're not necessarily paying more, you're just getting way worse selection, and it's not optimized for things like ease of use and cord control.
Why would you?
Yeah, but it all went together just fine. It just took some time. It took, I think, 4 hours. But it was the whole upgrade to Windows. I should have just upgraded it to Windows 10. I should have done the Windows 10 upgrade. But instead, I'm like, no, I'll just do the Windows 10 upgrade after I put the parts in, which was just the worst mistake ever, because one, the install media, I'm like, hey, Amarith, give me one of those portable hard drives that we use to transfer files back and forth between this recording computer, the computer we record on the branch with, to your computer, because that's what you edit on, because it's 10 times more powerful, and it's in the room we hang out in.
Yeah, because these are what, like, I can't remember how much these hold, the hard drives.
They're a terabyte each.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hand me one of those. Well, I didn't even want it for the capacity. I had a flash drive that I could have put it on. It's just my flash drive was USB 2, and these are USB 3. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Just faster transfer time.
And also, the hard drives.
So I go on, because I'm like, okay, we're going to buy a legit copy of Windows 10 for Jamie. I'm not going to dick around with a pirated copy. I was pretty sure her Windows 7 was a pirated copy. I'm not entirely convinced of that, but I'm pretty sure it was pirated, because I'm pretty sure we didn't pay to upgrade from XP to 7, because that was back when you couldn't just get a free upgrade from XP to 7. You had to pay for it. So I'm pretty sure she had a pirated copy of 7 before. Sorry, Microsoft. Take us to court. So
if you find us.
Yeah. How are they gonna find John Smith in Las Vegas? Am I right? And so yeah, I'm like, okay, we're gonna pay for the legit license, and so yeah, I downloaded the install media from their website, and it just formatted the entire drive without asking. Yeah, so that's great. Thanks, Microsoft. Didn't
there wasn't anything on here that we wanted.
Yeah, there weren't 900 terabytes of on the branch files, which, I mean, we're never going to use that, but still, it was our backups, and now if we ever want to have it as backup, we have to go figure out what was on the drive and re-back it up, and, like, just... How about you don't do that, Microsoft? How about you give a warning like, hey, this is going to format the drive? Or how about you say, oh, we'll just make a new partition on this drive? How about that? There was space for just making a new partition on that drive.
Well, actually, I don't know.
And it did. It made a tiny little 32 terabyte or gigabyte
it has to format in order to make that partition.
No, it could. There was unused space. It could have just added a part. No, you can add partitions to unused space on a drive now.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
You can basically delete space on a partition and repartition it.
Yeah, if it's unused, yes, you can.
Huh.
Yeah, that's been in Windows since XP, I think. Maybe it's only been since 7, but
I think 7.
Yeah. All right, you got to steal a life. Hopefully, we'll make it through this level and we won't have to play it again. Yeah.
Well, because this is the last level, right?
What stage are we on? Are we on 8? I think 8 is the last one.
Ow.
Don't you love that flat animation?
He's like, I'm so flat.
Gotta get you implants then.
Yeah, like
So that was part of the nightmare.
I was gonna say, because we were talking about fucking my non-existent ass the other day.
Yeah.
We're leaving that for a bit.
Somehow you're hundreds of pounds overweight, literally.
No ass.
No ass. Still no ass. You have to like buy special pants and a special belt. Like you have to go like hunt for clothes, but still no ass.
Yeah, which by the way, I'm still really fucking upset. That belt that I had you pick up for me doesn't fucking fit.
Like it's not the size it purported to be?
Yeah. They're like, it is X inches because I know I'm
You
fat.
measured.
I measured. It's like, okay, this belt is like, according to the website, 6 inches bigger than the waist of the pants that I bought. And it doesn't even go around my fucking waist.
Maybe they actually accidentally mislabeled that belt. Are you gonna return the belt?
Fuck yeah, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, I guess you gotta go on the internet to buy your belt.
I bought it on the internet. They fucking lied to me.
The internet lied to you?
I know, how could they?
Just like, oh my gosh, I was gonna save this as an Amy topic, but now that it's up, Amy spent some of Amy had a little bit of spending money, and they decided they were, because for Christmas I got them the first 10 manga volume, the box set of the first 10 volumes of the Legend of Zelda manga, because the artwork's really pretty. The stories are mediocre, but the artwork is incredible. And they went and bought the entire everything.
The rest of it.
Well, not the rest of it, but everything that's available so far for the Twilight Princess arc. And for Volume 6, this is what they sent them. Yeah, that right there.
That's not it.
I particularly like the free comic book day at the top, just taunting you, like the person who sent it got it for free because as a like promotional distribution. And it's like, and it was the sort of thing where, and they did it to a bunch of people, so it wasn't a mistake. It was the sort of thing like it was priced the same as all the other volumes, so there was no way to know in advance this was going to happen to them. Right. So yeah, just that was a pretty funny scam. But anyway, yeah, the Windows 10 woes didn't stop there with the, oh my gosh, we're going to be a pain in the ass, and like, here are the ways it was a pain in the ass. So it didn't just overwrite our hard drive, our portable drive we were using as the install media. You go to use it and it says, no, you can't upgrade from Windows 7 with this. Well, why not? You have to upgrade from within Windows 7. But you can't run Windows 7 on a modern processor. That's why we're upgrading, or else Jamie would just stick with Windows 7. So we had to do a fresh install, which means every setting that can't be carried over now has to be set fresh. Let's go to the right.
Okay.
No, yeah, those guys just roll by once. They don't keep coming.
They seemed like they do.
It was just 2 spawns of them. Yeah, so you have to change all your settings. You have to reinstall every game. I'm going to have to copy over all her files from her old desktop.
Jamie had to get mad at every single thing that she doesn't want on the computer at all.
Yeah, Jamie screamed for hours
Jamie is
today
an old lady.
at Windows. But yeah, Jamie has been very upset because, you know, you don't have the control over Windows 10 that you used to have over previous versions of Windows as far as the user interface. Do you just not want to steal it?
Do you want me to steal it?
No, because I've only got the 1 spare life, so just hang out for now.
Well, yeah, and also if you get 15,000 more points, you might get another life.
Yeah, so. And if I do, then you should steal it.
Yeah, and then I might be able to get another life.
Or if I get a pizza.
If
I get a pizza, I would say steal the life.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else has been? It's been all the changing the UI, downloading custom UI. Do you want to use Microsoft Edge? Do you want Cortana?
Getting mad that Xbox Start Bar exists on the computer at all.
Yeah. Just getting mad that a lot of things exist at all.
And it's like, Jamie.
Getting mad that a lot of the programs are now called apps, even though they're still just programs. They're just slightly differently handled by the operating system now.
Because, imagine that.
People are used to things being called apps. That's really what it is.
That, and it's the streamlining of coding, like...
But yeah, Jamie managed to hold off on having to upgrade to Windows 10 for 5 years, and now she's going through... I mean, she's had to go through this once before, when her laptop, came in last year.
Yeah.
When we got that for her for Xmas last year.
That was the last we heard of it. We were like, God, I really don't want to upgrade her desktop.
But she had to. That thing was a dinosaur. It was a hand-me-down of your desktop from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Which you somehow had 16 gigs of RAM 10 years ago. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I was playing like World of Warcraft and shit 10 years ago. So
and you liked having lots of Chrome tabs open.
No, not to the effect of that Jamie would, but like...
Yeah, I know. I'm already regretting only giving her 16 gigs of RAM, but we can always buy more, right? We can always download more RAM.
Yeah.
Or realistically buy her more RAM. Oh.
Oh, it's Krang!
It's Krang!
I don't think...
He's got rocket arms! Ah, he can zap! He protect, he attack!
I was gonna say, I don't think you're getting enough points for an extra life.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to redo this level, and I don't think we want to do it in episode. We'll see. We'll see how we do. Let's carry it out until I die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might live through this. So, like, what other things did Jamie have to deal with? Just getting, like, dark theme, activating it was a pain. It's just new things. Jamie don't like new things. And you said old lady, but you also said earlier when I said, Jamie, you're an old lady now. You said, no, she's always been this way. Which, very fair point. Yeah, I don't remember Krang having a giant mallet arm. Maybe I'm not the biggest turtle fan.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember much about Krang, honestly.
Well, and then it's the Krang body, right? Because Krang is just the little brain inside.
Yeah.
Go back to Dimension X, Krang.
Like, I remember Krang being the thing from the cartoons.
But by the way, we did record this in 2 sessions, so great, excellent comment, Eric Johnson. That was a phenomenal comment, Amarith. If you want to take a screenshot or just
sure,
he'll know. All right, game over. We'll be back at Krang next time on the branch. Splinter looks like he's taunting us, doesn't he?
Only a little.
Haha, you lost. Next time on the branch.